Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to Love Speaks Oracle, Transformational Tantra. Love Speaks Oracle is my reading channel when I do readings and things like that. And I wanted to talk to you today, or do a live. I wasn't even going to. But a channel message hit me so deep that it gave me a headache. So I'm doing a channel message today. Now, I decided to do to pick some cards from the Divine Abundance Oracle cards. Someone called me to do it. And I said, okay, all right. So as I was shuffling, cards were acting kind of funny. I'm like, why are the cards acting funny? Like they wanted to shuffle, but they didn't want to shuffle, but I knew they wanted to tell me something. Well, the three cards that came out were grief. And it says, tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. Flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with the calmness and peace. And clearing. A true offering arises. It becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that the more will always arrive. You shift from mind to God, Gods. Okay? Such freedom. And I said, ooh, why these three cards? Grief, flow, and clearing. And then the voice was clear. Somebody needs to hear this. Someone, or a lot of people or whatever, are grieving what they had to let go. So, here's the channel message. I understand that it's hard to let go. There was a student I had, beautiful girl, a lot of mental issue problems, a lot from birth. And I will never forget, there was a day I took off of work. And she had planned all week to make pancakes for her grandparents. And that was the day that they were going to kick her out. And so I ended up going to school to be moral support for her. And when I did, they couldn't get her to leave. She was in such tears. And I said, Kat, remember something. You have to leave to make room for the right people to be there, my loves. When you are grieving over someone that doesn't belong there, let them go. Now you may say, Divine, that's easier said than done. Baby, I know. We've had to do it a lot in our lives, okay? There's a lot of people we've had to let go. Friends, family, lovers, whatever it is, right? But if you hold on to that energy, the right energy can't be there. You understand what I'm saying? Let them go. When you keep and hold on to that which you know you should let go. See, there's two different things. There's when you don't know you need to let it go, but your gut still tells you something. And then there's when you need to let it go. Now, when you are in ignorance and you don't know that you need to let it go, then you get the lessons and you get the signs that will show you it's not for your higher good. But when you know you need to let it go and you make that decision not to, that has been the energy of these past 3 to 5 years. This programming and then this, oh, no, you don't need to let that go. That's fine. It's working in your favor all the while. That is lies. No, my love. I know grief is something, first of all, it's natural. Okay? It's something we have to walk through. Letting go is something we have to walk through. It's not something we innately know, but we have to walk through it because it's a constant let go, bring in, let go, bring in. But what do we do as we get older? Damn, I got to let go again. But this person knows me. They understand me. They're my family. They're my friends. I grew with them. But baby, how have you grown? How have they grown? When you don't allow that to happen, you stop flow. And the universe is going to flow irregardless. Irregardless, it's going to flow. So you might as well flow with it instead of against it. There are also reasons why things are removed from our lives when it doesn't suit us. I just did a reading on this whole thing of the collective and this third-party energy, stuff like that, right? And the choices. See, what people don't understand is that person that was dropped off had a choice. They messed up that choice. You now have a choice. You either choose to stay in that energy or you choose the fool's journey and to move it forward. Hence the clearing. And I can't say enough that this is confirmation to let go. Let it go, because your best life is right around that corner. Well, how do you know, Divine? Baby, you got to have faith in you, your thought processes, your balance, and whatever it is that you walk with to know, got to be better than this. I know it's better than this. So what I'm leaving behind, baby, you can go. I don't need you. See, there's a lot of you that's sitting in hermit energy. Here is the danger. I had to look this up for myself because I was like, I don't want nobody. I don't need. But I've been hearing in my spirit, be careful of that danger. Be careful of that danger of shutting off. And I'm calling it love, but I'm shutting it off. That's not love. Retracting yourself from the world and healing, that's love of you. Yes, it is. But then when it's time for you to step forward and you are still in that hermit energy and you're like, no, they don't deserve me. See, that's ego. No, that's going to bring you the wrong thing, because what message did you just send to the universe? Oh, I'm better than that. I don't need, no, my loves. No. Okay. So it's okay to sit in hermit mode, especially when you need to. Absolutely. Because you need to heal. A lot of us are in grief right now. Okay. And then you have the turn of the seasons, and you have seasonal depression and things like that. It is okay to walk your grief path. Do it in authenticity and love of you. That is healing you need. Nothing wrong with that. But then when it's time to flow, hey, Vic, when it's time to flow, babies, flow. Okay? Flow through that grief. Understand the good times that were there, but you do not hold on to them because you do not sit in them. There is a time after that grief period, even through the tears, okay, because they will keep coming back, that you got to flow. And you got to move with life. That's what it means when it's flowing. You're moving with life. You're doing that ebb and flow with life. A lot of people that give up cannot do the dance of life. They can't do the dance of those twin dragons. They can't. They're like, it's just too hard. I can't. Baby, it's as hard as you perceive it to be. And I know a lot of people get mad, like, how dare you say that? How dare you? Do you understand? Hell yeah, I understand. I'm living on this plane with you. Of course I understand. I've been through shit so I can bring these messages to you to understand. I get it. But my loves, don't quit. Don't quit. Because around the corner is you. And that love of you. Do you understand when you get through the grief, you are strong enough? You're there. Get me? So, you are going through an emotional upheaval right now. And that is okay, and that's allowed. That is allowed. Love you. Love you through it. Let the person go. And love you through it. Enough to be like, okay, I had a great time with that person. I was there. I was a part of their life, and they were a part of my experience. And this is what I learned from that experience. And then you let it go on the wind. You wish them well in love. And you let it go on the wind. And you bring in that healing. That's the love of you. You gave the love of them. The flow is now the love of you. And you bring that clearing in for you to heal. Okay? Trust me, the divine knows you're hurting. It knows. And it knows it's hard with the programming you got going on. It knows. But don't keep yourself hidden from everyone. Don't do that. Okay? Don't keep yourself hidden, because you're needed and you're loved so much. Boom. There you go. All right, my loves. That was a channel message I got from the cards that I got for you, the oracle cards I got for you. You are going to do this. You're going to be okay. You got this. I promise you, you got this. And then some. Trust. Trust that you got it. Because you do. You got this. Despite what is going on out in the world, despite the pain that you're carrying, you have this. You do. And if you believe in what you can do and the strength of you, that is why almost every reader is getting the strength card right now, because that is what is called. That is what is called for you. And I know a lot of you like, this is never ending. Why is it never ending? My loves, it is going to end. But your ancestors and your guides and those other divines are asking you a little while longer. You can put up with this a little while longer because there's something that you need to see and that is trying to show you something that you don't know. That is also why the moon card keeps coming out. There's something you don't know and you're not meant to know right now. You got to wait. But you can. It is just one moment at a time you're stepping. One moment at a time. Not 1 hour, not 1 minute, one moment. And if you break down in that next moment because of that grief, so what? So what? So you may break down in that next moment. That is okay. Break down if you have to. That's all right, baby. That is allowed. Hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, you sis, how you doing? Break down if you have to. That is okay. You just flow and pick yourself back up. Blessings to you, my love. Pick yourself back up and keep flowing. You got to flow with life to bring into you what you're supposed to have, and you release out what you're not. You release that lesson when it's done, and you bring that love in to say, okay, what's next? What do you have next for me? That's how we learn. That's how we do it. That's how we get it. You understand what I'm saying, my loves? Don't stop the flow. As Master Bruce said, be like water. You ebb and flow. That's how life is. You ebb and flow. And that ebb and flow is love. That's all it is. Okay? That's all it is. And you got that. So know you got the strength to do it. Sit in hermit mode for as long as you need to, but when it's time for you to be released to do your job, like everybody else on this plane, baby, you got a whole community of people, and you got love to raise you back up and say, okay, you can go do your job now. I'm releasing you back. You're like, wait a minute. I'm not. And love is going to tell you, yes, you are. Because if you weren't, I wouldn't release you to do it. Boom. So, my loves, stop shortchanging yourself where spirit does not. If spirit is enough to believe in you, why aren't you believing in the love of you? I don't understand. I don't understand. So, no, you have the strength. You got this. Flow. Flow through the grief into your clearing. Flow through the grief into your clearing. You got this. And if you have to see a professional, please go see a therapist or a professional. Please do. Go find your support system and your support team. Your coaches, your therapists, your psychologists, Go find your support system, love. They're all around. Now more than ever. Okay? No shame in that. No shame in that game. But always love. Always love you. All right, my loves. I hope this helps. I really do. That was your channeled message. Flow. Grief doesn't last forever. All right, my loves. I love you. I do. You have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.